Hey guys, William Saunders here. Hey. So hopefully you guys 2018 was just as good as mine. So I'm going to give you guys a really big drop on 2019, okay? So 2019, I'm going to tell you guys exactly what we're going to focus on, the gifts, and how everything is pretty much going to be ending. So pay close attention, guys, okay? Because it's like some really serious stuff that's about to happen and it's going to be pretty much a game changer. And I'm really just coming out with one big blast before I pretty much retire from this online thing where I'm just teaching courses and everything online. So, like I said, pay attention, okay? All right, for those of you that are new to me, follow me, catching up with everything I'm going, I'm just going to give you guys a pretty much like quick update on who I am. So I'm the CEO of Print My ATM, sister company to Print My University. If you guys get my email tags, it's going to say William Billionaire Saunders because those of you that have been following me in the last 2 or 3 years know that that's my goal in the next 3 to 4 years, okay? Now, I've also been known as the legendary trader, a new age market wizard, and I've mastered trading in just under 5 years, okay? So 5 short years, I've been able to master trading with not one or two, but pretty much like multiple trading systems. And I have actually right around 3 masteries and 2 money managements, which is just like really outstanding, okay? So honorable mentions, all right? So I've already had 2 millionaire students. I've had a 7-figure trading month. I've had some 6-figure trading days. I've done challenges ranging from 25,000 to $100,000, okay? I've actually did an analysis for 4 weeks that was actually giving out over 5,000 pips using a 10 pip stop. All right. One of our EAs that we actually had developed did over 53,000 pips with a 100% win rate within a 3 to 9 month time period using a specific money management formula. All right. I refunded losing trades for some of our older systems like the Technique 1, 2, and 3, if anyone that I actually followed it. And on top of that, I've gotten some brokers to issue some corrections on some accounts and everything like that if they've ever lost any trades dealing with Innoval softwares or anything of that sort, okay? Now, you guys know how they say, you can master and perfect anything after, 10,000 hours, right? Well, understand this. I've had at least 10,000 uses, okay? That basically means at least a combination of 10,000 trades, studying 10,000 different indicators, studying 10,000 different robots, studying 10,000 different trading systems, softwares, courses, money management, like everything, okay? So I've done well over my 10,000 hours, but I've just interacted with 10,000 different products and everything of that nature to where I've have like a very grasp understanding of how something works, and that's why I'm not really too gun-ho on the new thing that shows up 6 months later and all that stuff, okay? Now, my specialty, I get this a lot, especially when I'm working with my students on a high-end level. My specialty is market feedback, okay? So understand that. We're not talking about support resistance. We're not talking about Fibonacci. We're not talking about ABCD patterns. We're not talking about harmonic patterns, okay? None of that stuff. I focus on market feedback, what the market is actually telling me in regards to the best way I can explain is like sign language, okay? Or if you ever study like a animal's behavior, then you can actually know how like that pack of wolves actually, interact with each other. I don't know if you guys have some domestic pets like some cats. If you actually study your cat's body language, you can kind of, get an idea of what your cat is trying to do and communicate with you. Okay, so I specialize in market feedback. Okay, I have a great understanding of what the market is telling me that it's doing. Okay, I also specialize in fail-proof systems, meaning that if it's not 100% guaranteed to work across all time frames, full time against any moment, I can't deal with it. Okay, so understand that. It's not that my system works on a 5 minute, my system works across every single time frame at any given time throughout the year. Okay, it's not just a summer thing, it's not just a non-farm payroll type of thing, it's not just a end of the month type of deal. No. My system is complete, foolproof, 100% guaranteed to be operable and consistent. All right. I also specialize in flawless money management that's geared to ensure that you are either maintaining a 100% win rate or close to 100% profitable. All right, so that's for you guys that's been following me, kind of watching everything that I've been doing. You're wondering what's the difference between, my set of skill sets and everything else that you guys may have come across. It's those three primary factors: market feedback, fail-proof systems, and flawless money management. Okay, so the big drop on 2019. So as I said, I'm pretty much getting done with online coaching, online teaching, and everything of that sort. I'm at the point where I've noticed I've gotten better results offline, and that may be working with some hedge funds and prop firms and everything like that offline, or even just some students. Okay, so my 2 millionaire students were actually those that were being mentored offline. Okay, so I noticed that there is a different perspective to that whole type of thing. So I'm more interested, guys, in regards to offline workshops. Okay, now understand this. Before I retire from online and everything in the operations of my company and stepping down from there, I'm going to leave you guys some really amazing gifts. Okay, so right now, while I'm still able to waiver some things, all active students within PMA's community need to leverage whatever discounts they can to get into advanced and expert, okay? And you guys can't even get in basic or intermediate no more. I mean, we've seriously closed that down, and it's going to stay closed down for the simple fact that that's dealing with binary options, and I prefer to just keep intermediate on binary options, okay? So that's just it. You guys need to leverage whatever discounts we have available. Email our support staff. You guys can contact me, send me a message, and I'll see about getting you guys into advanced and expert, because that is where the magic happens. Okay, now for our GS holders, you guys can currently get free upgrades to standard expert. Okay, so this doesn't include any mentoring. It's just expert tuition level, where you guys can actually just come within there and take your education to the next level. So just as I stated, you guys can just go ahead and reach out to our support staff or reach out to me, and you'll be able to get upgraded without a problem. Now, I would tell you the last four things for our gifts are going to be webinars. Okay, so this is going to be free webinars where I'm going to do for 1,000 traders. Okay, I'm going to go through my binary options mastery, 100% free. They don't have to sign up for anything, no credit card. This is like really free. I'm going to show you guys the difference between my skill set and every other skill set that's out there, okay? Because understand this, when I release this powerful information and you guys witness it, you're just going to be mind blown, okay? And by then, it's going to be too late for you guys to work with me personally if you're not, let's say, local, or if you don't have a high-end network. Because I've literally spent the last 3 or 4 years working with online students. And if you guys haven't taken advantage of it yet, then it's seriously your loss. But once I'm done, I'm going to show you guys exactly some things so that you can take your trading to the next level. Okay? The next webinar that I'll actually have issued out is our Forex Market Infrastructure Mastery. Okay, so I'm telling you guys, no one else is going to be showing you this stuff for free without charging you at least $1 to $10,000. Okay, so just for the Forex market infrastructure, no one's really going to go into depth and show you guys that. All right, another thing I can tell you, 100% money management formula. This is stuff that's locked in hedge funds. No one is trying to give this stuff out. All right, like seriously, no one is trying to give this stuff out. You guys just can't really comprehend how much you don't understand about the market and the powerful differences with my trading. But I'm going to prove it to you guys 100% free. Okay, and my other system, which is really outstanding, is the Hedge Fund Slingshot Mastery. So I'm thinking maybe after, let's say, 100 attendees on that webinar, then that's like pretty much it. You guys are just basically going to have to go inside out expert and possibly learn it from there. Okay. Now, I can't tell you when these webinars are going to be done and everything like that. I know it's going to be more than likely sometime in 2019. So I recommend you guys just basically keep up with our social media accounts so that you can follow the process. All right. Now, my primary services that I'm focusing on 2019 is a charting service. Okay. So this is going to be something that is actually be on a monthly basis, okay? But I think what I'll do is like once a month, I'll kind of post like a free charting for you guys so that you can actually see once again the differences that goes on within the analysis, okay? Another thing that I'm going to do is allow some of my students to watch me trade live. All right. So just sit over my shoulder, watch me build up an account, and I do believe it's going to be a much smaller account into a six figures that they're going to witness me do that. Okay. And depending on how it is at the end of the month, I may just kind of like release either that performance or release those trading statements or something like that because I just get so much mess with people when we're dealing with smaller accounts like $1,000 and turning it into 100 grand or something like that. They just think it's so unreal or unbelievable or something, which it's perfectly fine when you're using the appropriate money management. So we're according like seriously, we're just using like 5% risk, maybe 10%, nothing too crazy, and we're probably going to take like a $500 account or $1,000 account into 100,000 within 2019. Okay, like without a doubt, and that's going to be done live. I have some students and everything sit over my shoulder and watch me do that. Okay, the next phase of mentoring that I really going to get into is my Market Wizard mentoring, and this is for high-end clients only. All right, I'm talking about clients that have at least 10 to 25,000 to work with within their trading account. Okay, and I prefer if they can come in with 50,000, 100,000, then that's a lot better to get to that seven-figure mark. All right, so this is going to be my Market Wizard mentoring. The other mentoring that I keep up with is my expert elite mentoring that we actually going on. So some of those students would also be able to join me once a month without being on the subscription. Let's say for the watch me to trade and everything like that, or the charting service. So don't worry too much about that. So I'll probably do that once a month. I'll give that out to those guys. And also maybe for the public once a month, I'll just kind of like let them hang out and see because like I said, it's just a total different atmosphere and ball game. All right. I'm going to be working with firms and funds a lot for 2019. So it's going to be a turning point. I'm going to be helping out those guys and I'll be dealing with a lot of software. Okay. So if it's not software within the firms, then it's going to be some of our own software that we're going to have developed out. So like the Slingshot EA, we're going to get that back out for you guys that's been requesting that. We're probably going to have the Sage RCA that's coming back out and pretty much any other, let's say, high frequency trading system that we got or artificial intelligent type of thing that we're really working with because I got some guys that are having some really outstanding results with their software and systems as well. So I'm going to be doing that, okay? Now, my other focus is probably going to be the wealth manifestation blueprint. All right. Now, understand this, guys. This goes beyond anything that I can really explain to you guys. Okay. So understand this. I'm totally new to this whole idea of new money, new wealth. Okay. So I've really came into this about, I want to say maybe 5 or 6 years ago. All right. So within a 5 or 6 year span of this new wealth, I collected a lot of resources and I did a lot of networking to get where I am today. So the Wealth Manifestation Blueprint is purely about giving you guys access to majority of those connections and resources, okay? So this focuses on wealth consciousness, not anything about laws of attraction or anything like that. I'll probably get into some details and everything, but this is mainly about wealth consciousness and wealth resources so that you guys can get access to pretty much every other industry. So not just trading, but also the credit industry, also the ATM business industry, the e-commerce industry. I'm going to connect you guys with every single industry and also my millionaire colleagues that are specialties in those type of industries. Okay, so this is going to be your opportunity where you guys are going to be able to, I would say, essentially save a lot of headache, a lot of money, and just get right to the source, and just really having great success online, and also have the opportunity, once you do have some cash flow, to work with them. Okay, so that's what really the wealth manifestation blueprint is actually about. All right. Now, I may kind of do something where I don't know if I want to give you guys kind of like a sneak peek and all that stuff to show you guys just how much you're seriously missing out. Because, like I said, I don't need to do this stuff, guys. I don't need to sit here and charge people to make money to show you guys how your lives can be changed. Okay, I don't have to do that. I don't do this essentially for the money. And that's the whole point of why I can sit out here and give you guys like some real solid content, some life-changing content and material at just like wholesale prices, discount, practically for free, and it not really essentially bother me. Okay. Now, the only problem I do have is when people take advantage of my kindness. That's a huge problem. Like when I first started my company, I allowed 100 people to come in for free, and they can learn trading and everything of that sort, and kind of like that whole deal. Then I had people taking content from there and starting their whole trading groups and starting all this stuff, and they started charging. Okay, so and that's something that I just it really kind of gets to me and all that stuff, or whatever the case may be, because it's something where I'm out there and I'm putting stuff out. I'm really trying to steer you guys the correct way and give back. And trust me, when I give out like this and just be genuine in just content, I'm rewarded greatly. Okay, I am super blessed, like beyond anything that I can actually tag a price to, and you guys just have no idea. Okay, so I'm going to teach you guys in my wealth manifestation blueprint of how that works. Okay, the give and take process of just how everything works. All right, so understand this. I'm perfectly fine with some things, and then I still have some things such as my Holy Grail Sage Arts. Of course, I'm taking to the grave with me. I'll never give that out. That's just something that is too valuable, like too, and I can't say it's valuable in regards to price, but it's something personal that I'm passing down to my generation. Okay, so my inheritance, that the Holy Grail Sage Arts is that. So to me, it's something that's within my legacy, and it's that type of value when I say it's too valuable. Not to say that I can't charge X amount for it and everything from there. And a few students that I do believe who are able to master it and just do that whole thing, bless them and bless their family. Okay, because trust me, they're doing outstanding with it. And pretty soon, when I start doing my charting service and we start to talk more about the Holy Grail Sage Arts and they start to post their results, the public is going to see exactly what that is. Okay. And outside from that, like I said, guys, just take advantage of the discounts. My students, I want you in advance. I want you in expert. That's when your life is going to change, okay? Your life will change not only for the simple fact that you're making money, but you have a better understanding. So we deal with a lot of different psychological matters and that whole type of thing. So then the resources, it's life-changing resources, okay? So understand that. You guys need to work, do whatever you can, get inside discounts, everything like that. I don't know how long the discounts are going to be available. This thing could be good for, I don't know, 48 hours, 7 days, whatever the case may be, whatever it's in the system, and then it's done. Okay, when 2019 start, you guys can't come to me about anything helping you out. I don't want to hear anything. Not to say that I I'm trying to be mean to you guys, okay? But that's the best that I can do, especially for you guys that's been on a sidelines, I don't know, 2 3 years, okay, and my students that should be a lot further by now, and it's like I don't know kind of like essentially what they're going through, but this is the best that I can do for you guys. Now everyone else that just kind of want to sit on their thumbs and just kind of wait until these masteries come out, like I said, it happened in 2019. When it comes out, you guys just do your best to go through the webinar, okay? Now understand this, you cannot ask me anything about it, okay? I won't answer any questions about it, all right? Because it's a free webinar. That means whatever you learn on a webinar, whatever questions you ask on a webinar, that's it. Okay, I'm not going to invest any more time outside of a webinar, especially when I'm giving out free. So it's either you can get it and understand it and it works for you, or you're lost. And I mean, that's just kind of what it is. And if you need to be held by the hand, then that's something a little bit different. Okay. So same thing goes with the money management, everything. I'm just going to show you guys the immense difference with it all. And what you guys are pretty much just don't know what you don't know and how you're missing out on so much. And I guarantee this is going to change the industry in a way as well, because there's not too many people who's publicly doing this. All right. So I really want to set the bar up. And I don't want to say I want to piss off some traders like that, but let me tell you guys, I've stayed quiet for long enough. Okay, so I've stayed really quiet and low key for a very long time. And don't get me wrong, I've showed some profits that I made here and there. I've been what my students are doing, all this stuff or whatever. But I've never really talked about my systems of what I got and how amazing they are and showcased them. Okay, 2019 is when I'm going to do that. I'm going to showcase them, and it's going to be free and all this stuff. And then people are going to really wonder and start to kick themselves in the head about how in the last, I don't know, 5 years of how like the life just kind of missed out. And then they're going to kick themselves in the head when 2019, when I'm saying, well, okay, now I'm charging $25,000 for you to work with me, and you have to be local. You know what I mean? And that whole type of deal, where before it was, I don't know, I think 8 to 15 grand. Then some students I had, I think what, 5,000, 5 to 8,000 or something like that, for my next group. Yeah, and that's like online and the whole thing. Okay, so but like I say, just you guys at see for 2019, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be outstanding. It's going to be a blast, like really, really. But you guys need to really keep up with our social medias and the wealth manifestation. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of talk about that. I kid you not. We're going to showcase that stuff or whatever, because that is going to be so insightful. It really is, and life changing. And I'm just very excited about it. Like, seriously, guys, you have no idea of how blessed it is to come this far in 5 years and then to share it with individuals and students and groups and just people and to see how it affect their lives. Okay, like it wasn't handled to me, guys. Like no one just came and handled me, like dropped it in my lap. You know what I mean? I wasn't born into this stuff. This is what I've made and accomplished over the last, 6 or 7 years, and just networking and everything of that sort. Okay, and I really wanted to make a difference. I wanted to make it easier for those that are coming in now, for those that are coming in towards the end of 2018 and that are new to 2019, and let's say even 2020, when you guys kind of see all this content here, or whatever the case may be, you're going to see a really huge difference and have like one of the best starts possible and get straight to business. All right. Okay. So stay in touch with me, guys. My personal channels and social medias is youtube.com/William Saunders. Okay. You guys can, I'll probably post just different content there. So anytime I do an update like this one or anything like that, that will go out on my personal channel. Instagram, I'm more on Instagram nowadays, so follow me on Instagram, William Saunders PMA. Okay, I'm on Instagram a lot more. My Facebook is best to follow my trader's Facebook page, not my personal, because I'm not active on my personal as much, and that's going to be facebook.com/real William Saunders. So when I start doing my charting, more than likely I'm going to be using something, I want to say maybe TradingView, and I'm going to post my chartings on that page. And I may do my videos on my personal YouTube channel as well when I upload videos. Now the company, youtube.com/printmyatm, and facebook.com/printmyatm. Okay, if you guys look at my personal brands and all that stuff, you may see like a text me number. That is a software number. Okay, so it's for just quick responses and all that stuff. Don't bug that number, guys. Don't kill it and everything like that. That's not my personal number. Keep that in mind. But then again, I do keep you know, alerts and everything that happens on that number. So don't think I'll just crazily give out my number like that for anyone to kind of call and harass and telemarketing. Like there's no way. No. But if you guys want to text that number, that is a quick way to kind of get access to me in some cases, depending on what it is. Because if it's something like a question of this sort, I probably won't deal with it or whatever. That's just for something like I'll probably shoot my link somewhere or just do something of that sort or whatever the case may be. Okay, but hopefully, guys, you understand the urgency of this video of what I'm trying to get you guys to understand. Like I hope you can hear it within my voice, like the genuality of what I'm trying to get you guys to comprehend, that you have been missing out the last 5 years and you guys are going to kick yourself in the head when 2019 start. I'm telling you. So you guys need to, my current students need to get action and take advantage of any discounts that we have. Okay, get into advanced or expert, and you guys will get to see a vast majority of difference. And then once we go into the webinar masteries that's happened in 2019, like I said, just keep up with it. It'll happen. I'll probably do like 100 attendees for this one, 1,000 attendees for that one, 500 attendees from that one, and then from there, I mean, that's just like pretty much it. We're probably going to take it down, and I mean, you guys are just literally just have to go back to paying for everything once more. Okay, but by then we'll have like so much students that have really come in and just gave us like amazing positive feedback, and we're talking about new feedback. Okay, so like most relevant, a lot of our other students, they're old time students, long term students, and all that stuff, and they give their testimonies, you know, I would say on our public channels. So if we comment something to a post, they'll give their feedback there. But I really want new stories to come in. All right, guys, so that's it. So I wish you much success for 2019, and of course, happy trading.